Welcome everybody, this is the Mr. Archer for the calm match reaction, match review of Watford 1, Everton 0. Now, we could start off with stats, obviously. We could talk about possession, we could talk about shots and shots on target and offsides and fouls and yellow cards and red cards. But what's the point? We lost 1-0. We performed the way we always perform. We lack creativity, guile, skill, penetration in the final third. We have defensive lapses. We shut off and go to sleep on set pieces. We can't defend the first ball, and we can barely ever defend or get to the second ball. We pass, and maintain possession, but don't go anywhere. We put out formations like we did today with 4 central midfielders, which is confusing to start with. So we're playing a 4-1, 2-1-2, or 4-1-2-3-1. We've got Sigurdsson, who I don't know why came back into the starting lineup. I don't know why Dominic Calvert-Lewin was dropped in favour of Cenk Tosun. I don't know why Ademola Lookman can't get off the bench for 2 games. I don't understand why Theo Walcott is preferred as a substitute over both Bernard and Theo Walcott. There's lots of things to not understand, and maybe that's what we can expect. Like I said before, we're not getting relegated unless those teams go on a crazy run. We're not getting into the top 6. We might not even reach 7th place because teams like Wolves, Watford, Bournemouth, and West Ham, they may not be better than us on paper, but tactically, passion-wise, drive-wise, managerial, talents, coaching, all that stuff, they are ahead of us when it comes to all the dynamics of the game of football. We, again, didn't start great. We just passed it around. We should have gone down after 10 minutes when Troy Deeney decided he was just going to try a cute little chest pass over the top of our defense, and Capoue smashes it. Looked like it was going over anyway, but I guess Pickford will be credited with a save off of the side of his face. We had very little in ways of opportunities. We had Gylfi hit the bar because he had a reaction to a ball and it just dipped down and hit the top of the bar. It's a shot on target. Well, actually, it's not really a shot on target, but it was an opportunity. But it came out of nowhere. For some reason, Luca Dean decides he's going to have a shot on target, and maybe people give me stick and say, "Oh, you see that's the type of skill, the type of cleverness, the type of sneakiness that we need." We could have put it in and crossed it to the back post. We could have put it to the near post. We could have tried a whole bunch of stuff. We just went for it. Maybe catch Ben Foster, off his guard, and it could have gone in. Don't think so. Ben Foster's been one of the best Premier League goalkeepers this season. You don't think that they looked at our set pieces and said they don't do anything from set pieces? So even if they do float it into the box, we've got central defenders and midfielders that are going to out-hustle, going to out-strengthen, going to out-muscle anything they can put in. So if they want to have a shot and they want to try and score a worldie, let them have it. Had some opportunities too with Cenk, but he just kept being offside. Had another opportunity with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Don't know how he missed that. Cenk Tosun also missed a really good shot, even though he would have been flagged offside. But son, why can't you finish that? You might not get confidence from scoring a goal that was offside, but you just do it anyways. If it's a tap in, if it's a header, finish the play, finish the sequence, get into a rotation. If that being your sequence, the sequence to that finish, whether being offside or being onside, is heading that ball into the back of the net, and you didn't do it. You bottled it. Just like the same with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But that's the problem too. If you don't create that many chances for people, if people aren't used to getting chances inside the box, people aren't used to receiving the ball between the lines and making runs and actually receiving the ball, if people aren't used to having you be on the half turn, and all of it, right? I mean, calm. All of it. It's just a total disaster. Can't even put 2 or 3 passes together. Can't even bring other people into play. Can't even get down the wings and cross the ball, and we can't even pass through anybody's midfield. Because it's the same boring, predictable way of playing. So what else is there to say? Again, Watford were better than us on the day. They had better tactics. They made better substitutions. Their game management was better. their defending, their even their fouls and their tackling were better. They had twice as many fouls as we did. And yes, you can say the referee was awful again, which he probably was. You know, shouldn't have given the corner for the goal, and what have you. But really, our season isn't dependent on referees being bad. Our season is not dependent on other teams getting lucky. Everything that happened this season, the results that we've got, are solely at the feet of our players, their mentality, their effort, and the manager. End of. So where do we go from here? We got 2.5 weeks off. And people look at that and say, oh, we've got 2.5 weeks. We can maybe get Mina or even Jagielka back, and we can start working on some stuff for 3 at the back. We can change the tactics. We can change the strategy. But the reason that we're not playing for 2.5 weeks is because we lost to a relegation fodder side in the Championship, and we're no longer in the FA Cup. And also, we didn't get anywhere in the Carabao Cup because we made horrible, horrendous tactical and strategic decisions against Southampton in that game. You know, it may be a little bit of a joke to say, oh, we have to suffer through the roller coaster of watching an Everton game for 2.5 weeks, but we should be watching an Everton game. They should either be in the final of the League Cup or we should be playing in the FA Cup. We're not doing any of that. Our season's over. We'll be lucky to finish 10th. We're not getting 7th. We're not getting into Europe, which I think is a very good thing. But for the rest of the season, we just got to say we're going to lose or draw. If we pick up a point, we're lucky. We should be thankful for a point. You really think that at home we're going to beat Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool? You really think any of that? It's not going to happen. And if it does, well then great. I'll be proven wrong, others will be proven wrong, and we can go from there. But if you expect nothing, then all of your surprises are good ones, right? So let's just go from there. That's it. End of. If you like this, subscribe and like. If you don't like it, go on your merry way. Find somebody else. Find someone that just sits in front of a green screen and gesticulates and does this and fucking talks like this and he wants to get all hard on it, right? He wants to get all hard on it, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. There'll be another video. Like I said, this is the calm version with the Mr. Archer, and we'll have a more entertaining, a more vociferous reaction to this game with Archie the Wolf. So until then, is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? Okay. See you later. Thanks.